what's going on, everybody? This on a mental episode 4, Black Wall Street edition, and we coming to y'all today, and we gonna be talking about the bond of friendship and the bond of brotherhood.
Yes, sir. What up,
And
though?
we gonna dedicate this one to my brother C Young, man, whose birthday coming up, and he was kind of the true definition of brotherhood. So we gonna tap in to that today, and just kind of give our spiel on how we feeling today. So for those that don't know, my name's Jamel. Instagram, High Towers Catering. My boy Wine here. Give me your Instagram.
Million Wine. What's going on, folks? It's Million Wine.
Yes, sir.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Just trying to play my part in life. You know what I'm saying?
You the
Feed my
master son,
purpose.
man.
Right, stop it.
I'm the master of, what am I the master of? I don't know. Perseverance, I guess. We'll put perseverance out there for one.
For sure.
No surrender.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Million Wine, Facebook, Instagram, mobile detailing, landscaping, whatever you need. One-stop shop.
No Wood, IG, Wood Barber Life, Facebook, Wood Barber Life
Chopper style.
Mm-hmm.
on the Evolutions.
Booked and busy. Mr. Book and Busy.
Blessed and book.
For sure, man. So what's been up, fellas, since the last time we got? It's been about, what,
Shit, about
3 weeks since we was on here?
About 3, yeah, about 3.
What's the deal? What's been up since we last seen each other?
Man, I don't, what's been going on the last 3 weeks? Not much, really. Nothing's much changed my way. Just been chilling, for real. Getting ready for this winter. This winter grind. You know, it's the wintertime grind. Time to get them boots, coats. Did have to take the kids. To get their boots and they winterized kit. They winter kit. Went out to Great Lakes.
What you spent out there? What you spent out there, dog?
Shit.
Tell the people, man. You got 5 kids. Tell me what you spent.
If you do 200 per kid, you
All right,
already
talk to
see
the people.
that's-
They might need the formula on how to make this shit happen. Dog. You gotta tell the people
how to make it happen. Though.
Okay.
Shit, how you got to make it happen? You just got to have a teamwork. You got to network, put it together. You know what I'm saying? Just make it happen. Me and my lady, you know what I'm saying? We make it happen for the kids. It definitely costs a grip. I'm seeing that. Them boys getting older.
Cost.
They want Ugg boots for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Them $150 for the coats. You know, you got to get a real, real coat.
Yeah, Wood, no, it's doing to Montclair for the winter, man. I get on Instagram, Wood doing to Montclair for the winter, dog.
How you do it?
That
Give
was
us the blueprint.
just having some good people around, man. Good gift coppers. There's some good gift coppers out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I say,
Teamwork make the dream work.
Man, shout out to her uncle. Her birthday twin, man. He came through with that joint.
big dog. Well, she got the big dog. That
Came
motherfucker
through.
got her
What
ankles.
color that joint?
Navy
Navy
joint.
blue.
Yeah, long.
Go to her ankles, man.
Shout out to her birthday twin, man.
How old is she now?
She 2.
2.
She 2, yeah.
Montclair at 2.
Hey.
What's been up with you, though, Wood? What you been up to, man?
Same thing dealing with that shop. I've been getting my head cracked on the online shopping. Size is wrong.
What, when they get delivered to you?
Yeah, it just I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in with the times, man, what's happening right now. And that online killing me. Cause I'm paying, it's coming, it ain't fitting. And I need that money back fast. So before then I had to buy it again, then send it before I even get the pay back.
Right.
Did that. got beat up off the online real quick. I still got stuff I gotta send back. Coats.
Yeah, they say it's a shortage of drivers on the trucking and all that. They can't stock the stores or some shit.
Yeah, it's a shortage everywhere.
That got me scared to order online because I don't want to pay my bread and
Be waiting.
and they ain't telling you nothing.
Yeah, stuff been coming pretty quick. It's just been on the return and get back. You know what I'm saying? So it been coming pretty quick. So I ain't been upset at that. It's just been as soon as I get it, like try it on. It's small, little something. So I have to get it back. Some stuff easier, but then some UPS they be like, download this, print that out, cut
Ship
it out,
from here.
put it in there, find the locate, do all, That ain't never been. I'm been in store, like, boop, boop,
Cop and
don't
drop.
fit, take it back. And it's been crazy.
Yeah, I ain't big on the ordering off. I be thinking that shit a scam. It's all right.
People
You
thought
know what
Wood
I'm
went to
saying?
Hawaii, man. He took a week off, man. They thought he went to Hawaii.
He took a week off.
Yeah.
What you get into?
Man, you know what? I thought I was gonna do everything. Jump flight. Man, my first couple days I stayed in the crib. And I ain't even realize I stayed in. I was just like, before I realized it, I'm like, I need to get out. But I realized that's exactly what I needed, where I needed to be.
Most
doing nothing.
Yeah,
Like I ain't even pick up a toy around there. I'm just like, I really needed that. I ain't never did that.
That reset.
I ain't never
You
did.
seen a difference in when you did that? Like just
Man,
in your
what? Clarity, man.
Yeah.
Just some mental space, I've been a little rough on myself. Just going about things the way I know how and never really sitting down. I guess I ain't guessing. Nah, I know it's important. You know what I'm saying? Me just sitting down and I just recharged. I got a chance to really. Then I almost got comfortable, man. I was about to do a 2 week. I was about to do a 2 week on them.
So you're going to take 80 hours. You're going to take a whole pay period off. Like,
man, they start texting and calling like, hey. Because I had shut this site. I had switched sites. My appointment app, I had switched the booking. So it was just looking bad for everybody trying to get a cut. So at some point they like, what's up?
right.
With this new link? Or is this he doing another pandemic, man? It's missing.
so he's going missing.
They like, oh, this is another one? We about to go through something else? So they got me, I was already planning on coming back, but they made sure they put the fire under me like, what's up? So I had to hurry up and put the site up.
Yeah.
So I chilled out, man.
Hey, I'm happy you did that. Everybody need that reset.
That break.
You need it though, and you don't even know you need it until you overly need it. So that's why I be on people to try to get it before we need it, cause it be so urgent, and it be like it take you about 3 weeks, cause you reset. Then you need a reset from the reset. You feel me? Like that's why I be on it. Like, man, let me try to do something quarterly.
Yeah, I think quarterly.
Yeah. Quarterly.
Yeah, every 3
Quarterly.
months. Every 3 months, do something. Treat yourself to something nice.
But that's that proper planning. But he fourth quarter. But that's that
fourth quarter.
But that's that proper planning.
Jordan.
Like, man, we book have something for February now. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So,
So we should quarterly. We passed the quarter now.
man, we been past a quarter.
So we
No,
just
this
start-
fourth quarter.
I know.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, this
So
fourth
it's time for the
quarter.
first quarter.
It's overdue now.
It's time to do something for the first quarter.
Man, we gotta,
And then for the second quarter, have it already
we
pre-planned.
gotta have our quarters together.
For sure. But people
Most
got trips planned out to 2022.
Cruises.
2023. People be having it or whatever. It only got to be a trip. But like, man, I'm taking off this. You know what I'm saying?
Proper
Yeah.
planning. You
Proper planning.
know what you know what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
what you got clear for.
But I learned that on my first cruise when we did my first cruise, and you book it and then you pay on it. It was sweet. It was like I ain't even pay for the trip almost because you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
paying $100 a month or something for
Mm-hmm.
$6. And like, it's time to go. You know, it's you look
Right.
up like, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. So
That
that
time, man, time
man,
ain't, man,
that
time
really
waits
made
for
me
no
want to
man.
start do that with
Man.
trips. Like,
Boy.
man, plan something out.
What?
Year out, we get on there now, catch a flight for $2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For real. You know how
Right.
to work
Hey,
the
man.
Yeah,
system.
yeah, they be on that. That's
Man.
all a part of saving for your trip though, and all
Yeah.
having your shit together. You know what I'm saying? You get
Have
your
them
ticket a
dates.
year out. Come
Get
on,
them
man.
dates together. It's
Yeah.
just, quarterly since we talking about it. You need just everybody be on it like a few months. Even if you do just
Mm-hmm.
power down,
Mm-hmm.
you still have it in there till you can take off if that's what you're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
For sure. For sure. But
Other,
yeah, I don't know.
what's been what's been going on with the sports? Them Lions, man. You see
Man,
them
stop
Lions?
playing.
I
Y'all,
mean,
y'all got faith
they
in,
got a tie.
man. Y'all got faith in the
It was
Lions.
a tie.
It was a tie.
Boy, they still
Oh,
got a 0 in front of everything. It's 0, 8, and 1.
oh man, hey,
0,
0,
8,
8,
and
and
1.
1.
I'm still
And they
home
the
team,
first
man.
team. Look, this the first tie game since February of 2020. So they make a record to be the first team that had a tie game this
Since the
season.
pandemic,
Man, what
huh?
garbage, boy. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
them
They don't get
boys.
no stripes off that.
Yeah, they some cabbage.
And that's
Dang.
great. And I downloaded and I got my TV together just to see him. Like, man, boy.
Yeah, you gotta like, I don't know.
You gotta watch the Pistons. Maybe.
Man.
Pistons, I ain't been watching
nobody
no
been watching
Gotta
no
basketball.
check their
basketball.
schedule, man. It's rough in the city right now. They
On
getting
the
their
sports
head.
tip.
Yeah, but King doing their
King, yeah.
thing.
Shout out to King.
Yeah,
Shout out
them
to the
boys.
Crusaders.
Yeah, we
and
had
Ty, they over there taking heads off people's shoulders.
congratulations out there, Ty.
Popping.
Shout out
Doing
to-
it, man.
shout
Keep
out to
getting them
King.
boys down there up to that next level.
Shout
Keep
out to
doing
King.
that shit. That's
Coach
what's up.
Right.
Spence
I
out
started.
there.
I was
Right,
in the.
Coach Spencer.
I was in the lab with Ty, man. I came to drop the food off. I sat in there, man, in the room when they was writing up the plays and stuff. I started to be on my water boy shit, man. I started to go sneak a uniform, dog, get me out.
killing me.
See a nigga don't notice me out there, man. It's big as hell anyway. I need to be under the
They
lights
gonna
one
grab
time.
you a ring, huh?
Yeah, Ty Heat, they cold over there with that though, man. But then even when I get there and you see the behind the scenes, it's the camaraderie and how they, you go in there. When I drop the food off, they doing they got their own rap song they came up with. They in there doing it to me a hustle, you know what I'm saying? So they tapped in.
Tapped in. That was the but that's the culture at at King on the football tip.
But that's that brotherhood that taps into that
And
brotherhood.
that goes right into the brotherhood because that's one thing I learned my first year on varsity, which was my 10th grade year, and we won the city championship.
Oh yeah,
So-
you hit varsity off the 10th grade. You was up
Yeah, you know what I'm
going
saying.
hard,
You know what I'm saying. Yeah,
How you
I
pull
was
that
up
off?
there. Huh?
How you pull that off?
Hard work. You know what I'm saying? Hard work. Shit. But I look at what got this team to a championship and that year, and shout out to the class of 2001. You know what I'm saying? That King. That year, they the brotherhood, like everybody was rocking with everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a part of the culture, like, hey, what you need? Oh, okay, we here. It was nothing for the team to be, you feel me, 15, whole team deep. You know what I'm saying? That one particular person crib and whatever going on, but it was the fact that everybody rocked with everybody and you knew you can trust that individual to do whatever their assignment was, you know what I'm saying? And then we was able to repeat that. We should have had a three-peat. We should have went 10th, 11th, and 12th, but 11th grade, whatever, it was a little slip up, but we was able to repeat that
Man, we was
in
going
2003.
hard,
Our year. We graduated. We won the cities,
Yeah.
and you look at our team and the unit, how our culture was. Like everybody rock with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely intricate with the
Right.
brotherhood and
You learned that early. I mean, just dealing with football. I mean, dealing with
that's
that. One of the first. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
definitely. I
sports is
think we
what.
talked about that sports for the average person our age, your pops is around, your pops is around, but the
Mm-hmm.
average kid our age, the sports like we talked about before was your foundation. That was
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know what I would have did without Pal. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because that gave
Mm-hmm.
me some form of
Mm-hmm.
structure.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me some,
Every summer, you knew
yeah.
like
But you know what I'm saying,
football
and
practice.
that's that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody that we grew up with playing football with, for one, they was from your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Same
So y'all was
team.
thick of thieves, and for the most of us, we still brothers and friends with the people that we
Mm-hmm.
played football with at
Mm-hmm.
8, 9 years old.
Mm-hmm. Most deaf.
You know what I'm
Most
saying?
deaf.
Like that's how I
Good
met. That's how I met
friendships.
Rome. That's my brother. I met Rome at 6, playing t-ball, and I was like, I was no homo, but was infatuated with Rome because he was cussing. Like this nigga is out here cussing, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like this nigga
Ratted
is
that boy
this nigga grown. No,
nah.
he wasn't cussing
Yeah,
under
nah.
his. He was wrong. He was
Yeah.
cussing out loud. Like that's what's tripping me out. Like this nigga grown. Out here in left field, this nigga going hard. Nigga light skinned cussing. Who is he? Who is he, bro? Ed can play.
say T-ball.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that's how I met
T-ball, huh?
Rome at 6 years old, bro. And then we
Mm-hmm.
just clicked in. We played on different T-ball teams, but then we played on the Falcons. And I never forget it. He was the first person with a Dickerson, and he was so smart. And I had a
Rome hopped on that field.
yeah, Rome
Rome was
played.
on the
Hell
field.
yeah, I got the pictures. Yeah,
Straight
we
up.
see Rome played for the Falcons. He was a cornerback, and the nigga was so smart and such an asshole. I had a piece of gum, and it was like the super bomb or super somebody gum, the little gum
Mm-hmm.
with the wrapper, and I spelt it wrong or something. This nigga corrected me. Like, fuck this nigga, dog. This nigga think he
Nigga
is,
was a
man.
spelling whiz.
Man, a smart ass.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been locked in ever since, man.
Shout
And
out to
yeah,
Rome,
shout out to
macaroni.
Macaron, man. We've been locked in ever
Macaron.
since. But
Hmm.
Macaron.
man,
Macaron.
Macaron,
Yeah,
Right.
man,
macaron.
we've been locked in ever since, man. And it ain't
So,
stopped yet. But that be that how we talk about the topic today, that brotherhood. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
something that you
right.
is natural and it's genuine and you feel it. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Rome and Chris and you know what I'm saying, and Deuce, y'all, man, we
Mm-hmm.
don't ever gotta question like certain
Yeah,
things
certain
like
things.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That bond is
Yeah.
it's something different, man, and that's what really makes a brotherhood and where you respect it and you able to put it into you, and like you say, you got 4 boys. So
Mm-hmm.
you able to put in your boys. You got 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? You able to put
Mm-hmm.
into your boys, and that's why I say this next era that's coming up. That's like the younger gonna be the coldest because they getting that back in them.
Mm-hmm.
It skipped the
Mm-hmm.
era.
It skipped the
It skipped the
generation. Yeah.
generation. Like I don't know what's going on with people 19 and 20s. I don't even know. But shout out to y'all too. I
Mm-hmm.
got love for
Yeah.
y'all, but
Yeah,
y'all
yeah, I'm missing
y'all
that little. It's a little.
it's
It's
something
a
going
little.
on.
It's a little thing of
Yeah,
loyalty.
it's
It's a little
yeah,
loyalty thing.
it's
They ain't
something.
really got that.
But
I mean,
I think is the grandparent. This is my personal opinion. Like they start a lot of that generation that had the grandparents like we did. Like we had
Support.
older grandparents in a structure
It
type
was a
situation.
tradition,
Yeah, it was
like
like a
every holiday,
it was
such yeah.
yeah. So
Support.
they skipped that like they skipped that, and
yeah, it's
then
a lot of brats out here.
yeah, but then you gotta look at it like all the stuff that we did just started falling off. Like they can't catch the bus no more. So that was building our bond. Like we getting together,
Man,
catching the bus
man.
together. We getting together,
Responsibility
riding our
is
bikes together. Like
support.
we ain't had no phone. Like we gotta meet each other at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna be mad you ain't meet your
Mm-hmm.
like. So it was
Mm-hmm.
we gonna meet me at the Beacon East at 8:05. You know what I'm saying?
We
So
catching the
we catching the
805 show.
8:05. If you from that
Mm-hmm.
way, you know that the gate broke right there when you bend the corner. You gotta go through the gate behind
Shout out to
Target.
the Bel Air. We was
All
at the
right.
Bel Air. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's a
saying? Yeah.
bunch of things. I was, I was,
Yeah.
I was getting that on some
Mm,
sport thing. I was just saying, some people. I mean, you start off early. They try to
uh,
put it in you to share. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them they just coming straight on up, like selfish, a bunch of stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
just to go back to that bus, That's over for this generation, boy.
OV.
It's
Oh,
Uber.
they ain't
I don't
catching
even
no bus.
Huh?
They ain't
For
catching
what?
no bus.
Call me an Uber fast.
Support.
Or
Call me an
what's
Uber
the
quick.
what's
Lyft.
the one joints they be on though?
Oh, a
The
scooter.
A scooter.
scooters.
All
Man, you
that.
gotta stop playing. It's getting cold. If they ain't got a
Listen.
bag left, man, they ain't playing no games.
Listen.
Either you gonna take me, or you can shoot me an Uber.
Mm-hmm.
I be up at
Say it
King.
ain't no option for a
I ain't
bus.
even seen the Van Dyke bus. You know the
for
Van Dyke
real.
bus used to run 3,200 like every
Man.
5 minutes. I feel like,
What?
man, I ain't even seen a Van Dyke bus when I be up there. I ain't seen one.
That was, man, that gave you that sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, man, I can stand at
Yeah.
the bus stop and
I'm gonna give.
pay my money.
Listen,
You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
really.
saying?
I wasn't green to the bus, but I knew if I needed to get to Eastland, you jump on that grass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Come
you there.
from where I'm at, come from where we from, back in grass shit. Jump on the grass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Want to get a super shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Chris. Chris knew how to get to
Mm-hmm.
Somerset on that boy, man.
Somerset on the bus.
Man, listen,
Listen,
at 12, nigga, 13, like he knew he knew some stuff, dog. Like
Chris
knew how
knew
to
more
get to
than
the
some
West,
stuff.
dog. I'm talking about
boy.
like he's straight. We straight, like for real.
Straight
dog.
shot
off the
there.
bus, dog, off the bus. We young, like no questions asked. I'm like, man, what's he transfer? Like all of this, dog. Like,
Bing. Next stop.
Wrong.
Next
I'm
stop.
like, what I need to do, man? Just you need another quarter or something like that, man. You need another quarter. Get that. You know what I'm saying? It's for real.
Yeah.
I still, when you be with somebody, and you know what I'm saying, all you gotta do is have to change the paper, let you know. I still don't really know. All I just needed to have the money, man. Like, man, we gone. We might been like, we about to get a bus car little thing, man. Like put some couple dollars on
Sion
there.
was different though. Sion
Yeah.
was different. Like he was different. He was different, dog. He's so different, man.
Man,
he
he's
is
too
behind.
grown.
He did
Young.
anybody that been around him, man. He taught you something, bro. He
Right.
taught me so much, dog. See, you hit that era, so he
Man,
was
what?
grown then, but I caught him right after that, so he's super grown
Oh,
to me,
yeah.
cause he 15 buying whips and
Oh,
all like I couldn't even understand what's
Whole
going on.
job.
What?
Man,
Stay work. He
Dog.
stay gon'
he was the number one hustler.
man.
He is number one.
yeah.
Nobody like when
Nobody.
I ain't even understand it, bro. He was taking me places like, he was so cold. He'd be like hustling in the day, Jets midday. Then he take me to the after hours and he tapped in with people. He selling sex toys at the after hours. Like, dog, he had so many bags, but
Yeah.
he was like that true definition of like, man, you need 7 incomes.
Yeah, he
You know what
gonna
I'm
make
saying?
it happen.
But he was always gonna make it happen. But he was so selfless. He was making it happen for everybody around him. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing that to, and he coming like this.
Yeah, it
Frenchman.
wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing to call Young up and
That's
hey
who he
man,
was.
woody woody woo.
That's who he was. He should have been a loan shark. That's who he was. Like
Yeah.
you always call C like, and he ain't never gonna tell you no.
Man, that boy, he knew the routes of the city. He knew the streets, dog. He knew like it's people right now 30 foot don't know
Straight
Like,
on
he
that
knew.
GPS.
east to west too. You know what I'm saying? And that I could be like, Brody, where the street at or
Man,
something. Just be
everything.
young. You know what I'm saying? Human GPS.
Yeah,
Young with it though. Like
he was goaded.
man,
He got me my first apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He man, what? Got me
So-
straight in there, like no, like off his muscle. Like, man, this my man's. He need a crib, nothing to talk about. He got me my first apartment, bro. I never forget it. We was neighbors, and it was so crazy because we lived 2 different type of lifestyles. Like, I'm up in the morning going to work. He coming in going to sleep. So I'll be leaving out at 5:30 in the morning. He coming in. It was like clockwork. It was like clockwork, dog. And like, boy, you so cold. And when I'm getting off at 2, he waking up. Get to it, man. But it was like, it was some of the best times. Living across from him, like, being right there, like, and then them journeys, like them going on them rides and on them pizza deliveries from with him, man.
Oh, when they was delivering and shit.
Cause that was a
Boy,
party in itself. That was a
yeah,
party
boy.
being with him. You don't even
Hmm
understand that. You gonna eat. You gonna make a couple dollars too, man.
I can't ride. Honestly, I can't ride down Jefferson without stopping at Jets to get me a slice.
Man,
Like,
he owns
yeah,
Jefferson. He is
man,
Jefferson.
that
He is
that
Jefferson.
I gotta stop and get a slice just off the dribble,
He
just
he
Man,
he is Jefferson,
just
dog.
off the strength.
A lot of
Like,
people need to pay homage to Sion. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
man, they don't know, man.
mhm.
They don't know. They got
I
a
ain't
certain
gonna,
era. They
but
got a certain era dealing with
yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? It's a part where
man,
it's nonstop, like coming up. You know,
man,
I gotta pay homage. I'm
yeah.
a lifetime of
Mhm.
homage
You
to
ain't
him. I
lying.
wouldn't even.
Mhm.
I know for a fact, like I wouldn't be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just to continue to go hard.
For
You know what I'm
sure,
saying? I
for
owe him.
sure.
That's
He
definitely what he
showed me. He
did.
showed me a
Mhm.
10 ball. He showed me a 10 ball. I still, man. I'm in barber school.
Mhm.
Pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Pull up like, man, I'm trying to get a cut. I need to holler at you. I'm like, all right, what up? He like, I'm gonna pay for the cut when I get done. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm gonna show you something. He had dropped a whip. It was like a Crown Vic. He had dropped a Crown Vic. Was it a Crown? It was a Crown Vic. Clean though. But he like, man, I'm this, cause it was kind of set up. You pay at barber school, you pay them, but
Mhm.
like I already was cutting people, so it's like you coming to me. You gotta throw me something. So he like, I'm gonna throw you something outside. Come outside. I'm like, man.
Extra.
I'm like, man, what? What's up, man? All right, whatever. Go out there. He told me about the whip. So I'm like, bet. That mother was so clean though. I ain't gonna lie. Then he up the donkey roll on me.
Mhm.
I'm like, what's up, man?
Right.
I'm like, what's happening? He like, just man, just put that on me, man. Put that in me. I'm like, I already like you is not about to have like no 10 ball on you, and I'm not. What we talking
Man,
about?
what?
Like,
Mhm.
so it just instantly, it was just always like that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait to, like, what's up? Where you at? I need, you know what I'm saying? Up a roll on him. You know what I'm saying? It was just always motivation.
Right.
But he started
Mhm.
that. He started that, dog.
It,
So young, so young. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, ain't no blood on it. Like, you know, like, no, nigga, he grinding. You know
Just
what I'm saying?
hustling,
Just
stacking.
like, man,
and then he
bro.
did it to his cousin. His cousin always tell me this story. Like, man, I tell you, look, his cousin tell me this story. He like, man, Wood, man, I go down there. He like, I take Wood to the good life. He like, I'm taking
Mhm.
Wood out the tree hill, whatever. He thought I got eat like, man, I got about 10 whatever he got on. He don't eat his stories. He probably on 50 ball on him or something. I swear, I swear
Yeah,
he did. He
yeah.
like, man, he tell you the story the same way. Like, man, I can't spend enough money. He like, I got too much money coming in. I can't spend it fast enough. So he like, I take
Mhm.
E to the bar. I mean, he take Wood to the bar. So he like, man, he like, I'm cashing out all night. He like, we get ready to take a picture. He talk about Wood, like, hold on. He talk about Wood go in his coat, pull out a donkey roll.
Mhm. Say y'all ain't about to flex on me.
Hey, look, he told him, man, he thought Wood killed me with that. I said,
Oh yeah,
boy.
cuz yeah, he did. He was like,
Right, cuz,
I'm
like,
little cuz. He was like,
man,
yeah, already.
oh, that's,
This
yeah.
man, like that was funny
But,
too. I do
yeah,
remember it.
Sion, boy, he a classic, man. He got me he got me like my first job, too.
Mhm.
Kind of. Yeah, like we worked at Jess together back in high school. And when I seen him, that's when I seen him really, cause that's why I say he need a star in the ground on Jefferson somewhere. I swear to God,
Mhm.
Listen,
cause
Mhm.
boy, he
he
needed.
finessed the system, cause he was going from Jets to Harbor Town. But he found a way to be on both clocks at the same time, dog. He
Mhm.
was so cold,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, never
He
these
was
stories,
so
man.
cold.
Endless though. I don't even want to like. It's so deep though. Like this
This nigga so
man with
cold.
him, he's working at the stove. Oh man, this nigga was he had to be about 25. We was in high school, and I know he younger by a couple months. Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe the mindset that where that brain was at. Not to mention, definitely super smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Like off rip, like man.
Yeah, he always sought something higher
But he
and
was not.
better.
He naturally was smart.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
on that,
yeah.
like grades and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot of. They don't have no balance. They don't have no common sense. He had the common sense too. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming up, like bunch of people that be sometimes. I ain't shaming a bunch of people that be super smart, but and they tend. A lot of people don't be having no common sense. They might be just too smart, just feeling like, you know what I'm saying? He had both of them. Like he had a man, like he had been here before. Like I seen the hustle. I was natural hustler, but I mean, he would multitask.
Mm-hmm.
And and now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like being that young just kind of, we all have some stories where you be like, man, how old I had to be?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
when I be thinking about this stuff, I'm like, man, we was sharing lockers like for, you know what I'm saying? We came in there like, man, the hustle was on 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I always was a hustler. We like found our, you know what I'm saying? Found ourselves, was planting our feet. You know what I'm saying? Going half on the everything. You know what I'm saying? Just to, it just be like you don't really, I hate that he gone and then it come out, but he definitely knew. But it's just be like, boy, you was like, just blow me back.
Mm-hmm.
The point. I mean, I just think about it because I can't do nothing but go back to, I had a gear. We all have a gear in us to go, but you be around that right person, man, you can blast off. You know what I'm saying?
Hit me style.
Man, look, you can be around the wrong people, and they can like have you kind of stagnant. You know what I'm saying? But God bless, man. You know what I'm saying? I was around him,
Mm-hmm.
man. It was just gold. Like to this day, it's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was one. He was one person I can talk to. I think what he got? Five kids, six,
6.
six. Yeah. So, he was one person. Whenever we chop it up, we can talk about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Just how it is being young, raising kids.
Right.
I never forget. I had just came home after I graduated, man. I was downtown, and man, Young called me. Like, so this was probably about 2009, probably. This was like the summer of '09. And Young called me. I forgot what I was downtown with the Qs for. And he like, yeah, man. He like, man, I need to pull up. So I'm like, all right. So he pulls up. He like, yeah, man, with the Qs. Like, how can I be a Q? Like, I'm
Right
like,
now. He like right now.
like right now though.
Right
Dog, I'm like,
And he wasn't capping though.
dog, he wasn't
He
capping.
wasn't
But
playing.
I know, you know what I'm saying, with certain people, when you sit back and take a look at a person's actions or something that they may do, if you really remove all biasness and whatever pre-thoughts you have, you can kind of pinpoint where a person is coming from in regards to the reason why they did. So
Energy.
a lot. So
Man.
when I looked at that particular move, I see that he may see something that brings a balance or something or a higher value, You know what I'm saying? Something that's bringing good, and he wants to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Or he sees the benefits of certain things, and I think he had that gift. Dog, like it blew my mind because he ain't say nothing on the phone. Like we hadn't even talked. I'm like, I was with Shot. We was at what was that old Lucky's?
Was you with us the
was at
night when he
Lucky's.
thought he was a Q though? Let me see.
I forgot what
It wasn't Minnie's then. What was Minnie's?
It was Minnie's.
It was Minnie's.
It was Minnie's then.
Dog, he thought he was a Q.
did.
What y'all? What's y'all thing? I don't want to disrespect it when y'all go in
when
the
we
circle.
marching.
Man,
Yeah.
So he this.
He ain't
So
been,
this
he
our
hadn't
I
been
think
out. He hadn't been out.
I
man.
was there because
definitely was there.
you and y'all got into
Oh.
it that
I had to-
talking shit that night. I forgot what that was.
Into it.
Hey, I just was telling somebody, listen,
He sure was.
I
do
don't care
remember
what
that.
happened.
That was classic.
Wood and Chris was gonna fight at the end of the
At the
night.
end of
It
the
was
night.
gonna.
So-
It was non-negotiable. It was not gonna happen. It did. Wood used to be so mad because it got a time to where we wasn't just always together, all of us. So it'd be me and Chris or whatever. So he be mad because he like when Chris got married, like, oh, you gonna be on your best behavior with Mel.
Get out with me.
But you get out with me, and now you make me be the scumbag, right?
man.
So when we was at Minnie's that night, it was like, we gonna get you back home because he had the back brace on and cane.
Sure
probably
did.
picked him up
Sure
that
did.
day.
You
He
for
sure
sure picked him up.
did.
So you would bro, don't get too drunk. Like, nigga, like you got the back
Sure
brace. So
did.
Wood was on him, but what'd he do? He got blowed. I don't even know how he got blowed, dog. And they started doing the march.
He sure
and he
did.
was cutting. He cut through the line.
He wouldn't get off the floor.
He wouldn't get off
He
the
was
floor.
sitting. He was sitting there with the back brace on like
Man,
this
he
in the
wasn't sitting
chair.
nowhere. He was on the floor.
Oh yeah.
He
No,
was on
yeah,
the
yeah.
floor.
He was on the floor.
He
but
wouldn't get off the floor, bro.
It's
It
like,
did.
man, come on, man.
He
on,
had
bro.
the nerve to
Let them
flip.
do their thing.
He had the nerve to flip that gang upside like you about to hit somebody.
old school joint.
I said, man, man, come on, man.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
just get off
classic.
the floor, bro,
Man.
please.
I forgot about
But
that.
yeah, we
Oh,
definitely,
man.
definitely gone.
It's too many stories, dog. He's
Yeah,
so
we gon-
classic.
Yeah.
It's like some of it is we need the green circle like on Instagram. Only the close friends can hear some of these stories, so we
Man,
can't
I
even.
can't even-
You
they
can't
filter
even,
right
man.
now.
We got to dummy it down. But the thing about it, going back to the topic of brotherhood, so these stories, just so people can know, like this is a circle of a brotherhood, and we can share stories collectively where they separate or collectively where it's the same energy that we feed each other. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a true brotherhood and a true bond. So it ain't, we do the same thing for each other. But Chris, right here, you know what I'm saying? He put something in everybody he was around the same way. People don't do that. Like, people don't touch
Yeah.
people the same way if you know them 20 years or you know them 20 minutes. Like, his energy. My cousin Brittany just said it. Like, she was at my house and she like, man, she throwing a party. She never threw herself a party. She throwing a party. Shout out to Britt too, man. I love her to death, man. I don't know what I'd do without her. So she like, what am I gonna do on my 35th birthday? She like, who gonna dance with me? She like, it's gonna feel so weird without Chris, and everybody say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sister had party like, dang, Chris ain't like his. You know what I'm saying? What he put in the people, man, is everlasting. Like, look at his kids. Like, he put something in them kids so young.
Man,
Damn,
they
they-
so smart, man. Shout out to them
Man,
kids, boy.
his kids is, but it's just him. Like, it's just him, bro. It's something about Chris, dog. He is special, and a lot of stuff we don't really know why it's like that. But you know, God knew, or like he wasn't gonna be here for long, so he spared Chris time up, so he can put that out there. You know what I'm saying? And Chris changed people's lives. His brother, his bond, and his brotherhood, he changed people's lives, man. And it ain't just us that was close to him. All type of
def,
people,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He changed people's life, and I'm honored to even have known him or been that close to him because he ain't the guy that people need to just have been close to.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they could use him because he was just that selfless. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
he needed to be around people that had as much love for him as he had for them. Cause he had unconditional love, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Things definitely not the same, man. Things is not the same without him,
Man,
man.
hell no. That's why I don't even be. I mean, like I ain't even really been out. Like what? It just
Right.
ain't the same. Like it ain't the same. Like I mean, life goes on with stuff, but it
Definitely.
just ain't the same, bro. It's just like
Mhm.
ain't the same. You down there being your feelings out, like, man, this nigga, what Chris go come through here and go
Man, what?
nuts,
I ain't even to
go.
holler at him.
He come in. What was the? He come. That's who he should have been named after. The Tasmania Devil. How you just come
Tasmanian
through and
Devil.
spit and fuck some
Man,
shit up and
what?
Fuck
leave.
shit up.
Man,
That's
what?
him. He gonna
Definitely.
come through and fuck some shit up and be gone. Gonna dance with everybody, mama. He the only nigga that dance with my grandma, my mom, every female about, and you let him live.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he's definitely life of the party. When he
Man,
come in and cut up.
Chris was a classic, dog. Classic, man.
Right.
Rest
Classic.
peacefully.
Man,
Man,
Rest
for real,
peacefully.
rest,
that
man.
is crazy how classic he was, dog. And the Rubber Band Man, then, he a classic, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
His hustle, like I said, I seen Chris like, man, I'm about to just get rid of all my change in my house. I seen him cash at $1,000 in pennies. Like his hustle was so he never was
Man.
gonna fall off. He had too much going. And I never forget I go in his apartment, right?
It's too much, man.
We got a nice crib. This nigga, dog, you walk in, this nigga got his air mattress, all his clothes in the living room, the bedroom, nothing in it, dog. I'm like, what's up? I only feel like he turned the gas on to the stove in the crib, dog. That just show you how much he used to be moving and grooving, boy.
Yeah.
He is a mover and a shaker. Like, got me on Claremont. I ain't know nothing about art. Like, boy, where you from? That's what I wanted to ask him for. Like, where you from?
From the D.
For sure.
From the whole
He
D.
from the D.
Yeah,
He from the D. Like, it ain't
from
Claremont,
the D, from
Black
down
Bottom.
there, down that way, yeah.
He everywhere.
West to east.
Everywhere. He came in the King, remember, with the face off radio. We thought everybody thought he had a Caprice or something outside. He came that bitch. I never forget it. He was dirty for about a whole month. Grady, he came in that motherfucker, dog. He had the iceberg sweater, the
I
iceberg
remember the
shoes.
iceberg sweater.
But he had the shoes. Ain't nobody had the shoes though.
What?
Ain't nobody had the shoes. He came, he grind up. He knew he was gonna kill him because he orchestrated it because he copped a whip though.
Mm-hmm.
That's what killed this
Man.
nigga. Copped a whip
Nah, he
and
copped-
came in there with the face on radio, walking down the hall. Dog.
First off, let's take this back. He copped the whip on me, dog.
He told
I'm
he
like,
copped the whip
wait
on
a
me.
minute, dog. You driving? This nigga driving.
Hey.
He already knew how to drive. Like, when did you practice
Man.
this, dog? When was I?
He was born into it. He was born into it.
Dog, this is not a joke,
He was
man.
born
This
into it, bro.
nigga knew how to drive. Like, where would you at driving? Like, I've been right here with
Jamaica. He gonna tell you Jamaica. My people, dog, from Jamaica, New
Man,
York,
dog,
learned
yeah.
in Jamaica, bro. Like,
you.
so, and I know you seen it.
Man, we used to stack up, man. Like, we used to, you know what I'm saying? Work, shoot dice, you know what I'm saying? Gamble, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And stack that paper up, and we be up in huts and stuff.
Mhm.
Might have just said hit, man. No, I'm on Macy's, Hudson's.
It was like Hudson's. What was it though?
Yeah.
It was something else.
Marshall Field.
Marshall
Marshall
Fields.
Fields.
Mhm.
Marshall Fields.
We was definitely in there.
Rest in peace, Eastland, boy.
We was
Yeah, they
in
about
there.
to demolish
We was
that
in
bitch
there,
or some
dog. In there. Wasn't playing no games.
And he
Couldn't
moved in
even
silent though too. That was the coldest part about him. He just popped up. People don't do that no more. That's one thing about C. He popped up on you, like
Right. Once we start hitting a bunch of them spot, man, shoot fair, all of
man.
that, baby.
Y'all
man,
put
we
me
was
up
in
on
there.
that. Y'all put me up on that. The shoe
Yeah.
fair
Play no games, man.
on the bus down Fort Road,
Definitely
Fourth
bus.
Street.
Definitely
Bus.
bus action, man.
Chris like, come in here, man. Let me show you this, dog. We went in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, killed them. Nike,
Yeah.
because you had all that.
Gore-Tex, Rockport boots was in there. Chris had came through them on me. I was like, man, and he was winning. He had a smaller shoes. He had a smaller foot, so he mess around and catch a super blessing, man. Some burnt orange joints. I'm like, man,
Fucking me up.
okay, you know what I'm saying? It's just always, but I always sting him too, but this just always just raised the bar. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing like him putting me up on. Like I'm gonna give him all of that, man. I always did. Like Nike boots, like man, this guy was on Nike boots. Man, we had to be like in
Yeah.
like man, like I was just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? We was on some. What was it? Rockport, man. We was on Rockport, maybe.
Yeah, them
something.
boys trying to come back out too.
Yeah,
He was on
Rockport
that
joint.
Bro was
Gordons,
but
Pellies.
he used to like man. When I tell you, he used to talk about this stuff like, bro, them Gordons, them Nike boots. I'm like, man. Shut up, man. What is you talking about, man? Ain't nobody wearing no Nike boots, man. Nobody. He way in New York. He in DC. I don't know who he talking to, but he talking to them. He just knew. He just knew, man. Sure enough, man.
Yeah, he knew how to spark a conversation, and
He was
you know what I'm
goated, man.
saying? Yeah.
He was goated, dog. He was goated.
Yeah.
I remember Doc called me from AZ. He like, man, he like, dog, I just walked in the strip club in Arizona. He like, Chris in here with a personal driver. he like, the fuck going on? Oh, he like, this nigga Chris is in here, bro. He like, how he? I'm like, man, you know.
Dang.
That's Rothstein, Sam Rothstein. That's what I call Sam Rothstein. Dog, he cold.
Doggy.
Goated, man. But
Brody.
yeah, man. But yeah.
You don't get many of them, man. But
No.
you know what? You gonna just push for, you know what I'm saying? That brotherhood run deep.
Yeah.
You want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? You want to tap in with your people. You know, if it's there, on your genuine love. You know, and just a bunch of loyalty is hard. I mean, I don't know. I ain't in this generation. I mean, right now, so our stuff is a little different. But that brotherhood, that's forever.
No,
you know what I'm
brotherhood
saying?
is definitely it builds your character. You know what I'm saying, and it just builds your value. Like even being a part of the Qs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole. Like I can speak for days
That's
on
huge,
how.
too.
You take a road trip with no money, might pull up at a yard, kick it, spend some time, you know what I'm saying, get to know some folks, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing for the bros to drop you a $100 and, all right, y'all, everybody be safe, get back, you know what I'm saying? It's so many things you learn about yourself, because being a friend, man, you got to go outside yourself. And, we was speaking about this the other night. Like, you got to be, if somebody call you, and that's the same thing with Young. If you was to call Young at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, like, man, I'm tired and blew out, you know what I'm saying? I need some help. Like, shit, he'll probably come up. No, he'll more than likely pull up, you know what I'm saying, and get you together. And that's a true friend, you know what I'm saying? And for a brotherhood, everybody got to have that same selfless, because the brotherhood is the total circle. Right. To be a true friend is individual, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just funny, man. It's funny just thinking about Young. And it was a moment that came to me when I had to go report back to work, right? So, mind you, Young and his wife worked right behind, his wife worked right behind my work building. So, it would be nothing for me to be parking, you know what I'm saying, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I see I call it the green bean, the little green car that he was driving. You know, the little green beam, it wouldn't be nothing. See him. Or, I'm walking in the door and I hear somebody say, Millie. I'm look around and, you know what I'm saying, he turned in the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but when I went back to work, the first thing, you just getting out, and we hadn't been back to work in a year, You know what I'm saying? So you just think about your routine of what you used to do, you know what I'm saying, before you go into work and everything. And that was, it just unconsciously came across my mind like, damn, I'll be crossing the street. He at the light, you know what I'm saying, pulling off. It, what's the deal about the shit? About to drop these kids off. You got to drop these kids off, Millie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, your birthday here, man, happy birthday. Spiritually, man, your spirit lives on. I think about the school drive we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe I shot that idea. I shot that idea too young. Like, man, we need to do some. I think we was talking about the kids. We was talking. As a matter of fact, I know we was talking about the kids and school shopping, and we said let's do a school drive. And we thought about all the resources. Shout out to Portia. Shout out to Lania. Shout out to the whole King. But we got the book bag drive going. You know what I'm saying? Within like 2 weeks though, like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Definitely. I remember
You
it
feel
jumped
me?
on my head.
His job was a drop off location. Like,
He
just
was
rest
passionate.
peacefully.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he did
passionate.
everything genuine,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Like that's where
For sure.
I mean, that was just gonna go back to that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of stuff without ever expecting anything back. You know what I'm saying? Just genuine.
Yeah.
Just genuinely, man. That's why I've been, he would been forever good. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Right. And that's a life lesson too that I was taught that, and you can stand on that. Chris acted on it like you. My auntie Denise used to always tell me, or still to today tell me, don't ever loan nobody no more than you can afford to lose, and don't ever expect nobody to do the same for you that you would do for them. No matter who they are, you set yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just how they go. And she like, you ain't gonna put no title on who. She like, it don't matter who it is. And he lived by that. Like, he'd do stuff, and it was nothing. Like, y'all see him buy a Pelly and wear it once and give it to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he
Real
ain't.
definition of brother, man.
Man,
for
yeah.
real.
So
Brotherhood and the finest.
yeah.
man.
So I know we so we kind of tapping in, on our definition of brotherhood. So I would say the definition of brotherhood is Christopher Young. That's my definition of brotherhood. So those that didn't know him, sorry for you, but those that did, we can just kind of wrap my definition up in brotherhood as that. But it's loyalty, consistency. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing that a lot of people, don't do no more, or don't do. Period. Is be consistent in your actions, and I think that speak more volumes than anything. To just be. That's where this cap stuff come from. Like, that's a part of being cap, not being consistent in your actions, where person don't even know where you coming from, all the time, and that's
Don't
not
even
from
know who you is.
correct for real, and that's not
that's
not from an emotional mental standpoint, because I feel like now everybody be a little unbalanced just with a lot that's going on, but we ain't talking about that. We just talking about your pure personality. Like, people be fake.
Yeah, support.
But we ain't supposed to speak on that, so we gonna keep that for episode 20. I mean, but you don't post. I know, but you don't supposed to speak on it. But a lot of people fake and phony. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
speak on it. When?
Why?
I mean,
Yeah,
you speak on it. So
no.
what I'm saying is, when
I
I
mean,
say
yeah.
and when I say that, that's jokingly. Like, that don't want to be spoke on, because people don't. It's too many. So many people that's fake. They don't want to speak on
Stay
it. 'Cause
away
then,
from me.
for sure.
And I mean that respectfully, with love.
For sure, or disrespectfully. Like,
I mean,
hey, what baby
with
say?
love.
Baby said is respect. Disrespect it is fuck you. He said, what he say?
I don't
It's
even- I
baby
don't know.
says,
I don't be
hey,
into
baby
that shit.
did an interview. He said is respect, is disrespect, that is fuck you. But you know what I'm saying? It just get like that. But it's to the point now, everything's so sensitive when people fake, man. It's down there, and I say that like it's kind of unspoken. You don't speak on it no more, supposedly, but whatever. But
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, nah, fuck that.
I mean,
we
I
don't
guess
speak
you don't
on that
call
shit.
them out.
no, I'm just saying. But we don't.
You don't call them out.
We don't call them out.
I mean,
So But that's what I'm saying. You just stay away from people,
More
bro.
than
You know how
likely-
many times, bro,
More
we
than
done-
likely, my spirit or then call home
What?
and to some BS
Yeah,
or
for
just
sure.
some fake stuff.
I mean, you know when
Situations
you
with people.
when you fake. That's
Some people don't though. Some people don't, bro. There's so much fake stuff going on.
No.
I can't.
People don't.
probably wouldn't even
I'm
be
a
able to-
believer
I
that
prob-
but they don't know. But we can't relate to that.
Yeah, I can't really.
I
I
can't
can't
relate
tap
to
in,
it.
but I get what you. I
Boy,
mean, you
stop
probably be
playing.
like, you gotta know you insufficient funds. Like you gotta know you are not bringing the same energy. I get. I mean, I could see something like that, but certain people live such a lie
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's-
then, and then
that
they
they
yeah,
might.
that shit
maybe
be-
they won't even.
right, and they surround
They
themselves
start
with the same-
believing it.
for
with
sure.
the same with
For
the
sure.
same.
And I was telling
yeah.
somebody
Yeah,
that, like, I don't-
lying energy.
certain
Like,
stuff I don't know. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I
my close circle, I don't associate with guys that don't take care of their kids. So I swear to God, I don't know how that. I don't deal with no guys that beat on their women. So I don't know how that. And I be telling people that, like, I'm dumb to that type of stuff.
Yeah,
I really
support,
am.
support.
I ain't grew up in a household like
Right.
that. My friend, so I'm really dumb to it. So I
Yeah.
ain't never seen nobody go up top on their own.
yeah, and then what? And then come talk to you about it like I had to.
Like a
I ain't
joint
never- I ain't never personally seen it. I ain't never seen nobody birth kids and just be like, they dead to me.
I mean, but see, that's your energy. It won't probably be allowed to even get brought to you.
and I thank
The
God.
force field.
And I thank God
You'll be
that.
But it won't get brought to you because, for the simple fact, you vibing
You
on a
in a-
different
yeah,
frequency.
level, yeah.
When
Right.
you vibe on a different frequency, you're just blocked from certain shit.
Yeah.
Like certain shit just
Yeah.
is not gonna come your way. That's how I think. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
know
At
what
this
I'm
point, for
saying?
sure.
I
But
believe that too.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you
I
gotta.
believe
But
that.
yeah. But now you definitely gotta protect yourself from it though, because
Yeah.
it coming from like now. It's a little bit more sociable with social media, so you gotta really protect yourself versus how back in the day, a person had to know you to be close to
to
you.
call
like,
you fake.
man, I'm
Support.
saying call you fake.
No.
Like people that ain't really know you. Like we had to know each other. Like
Yeah.
I know,
To know
I know.
where you at.
Yeah.
like
Just
I'm
to
saying,
know where you at.
for sure, but
yeah.
I knew
Support.
everybody from the Black Bottom through y'all. I
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
everybody from 7 Mile from you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like
Yeah. Oh, personally.
personally. So like people come and sit in your chair and know me through the internet and
Oh,
be
yeah,
telling
like
you
you
about me,
doggy.
but you
Mm-hmm.
can't tell him about you listen or whatever. But it was a difference. Like we had to really interact. So I really got to know your
Mm-hmm.
people. Really got so it was a difference. So now it's like everybody know each other supposedly through the internet or however this go. I don't even really know how it go personally because
Don't think you know me off the internet.
No, facts. Big facts. Big facts.
I don't even want. Let's draw the line right now. You don't know me.
the E, huh?
You know.
Big facts.
You know my name. You don't know my story. Though. Look,
Right.
do not play me like you know me. Man. I just want to throw that out there with love. Now you know what I'm saying. You don't want nobody to get
Right.
to people would think they got you
sure.
figured out, man, off of
Sure.
certain stuff, and that that's living a fake life, but. You don't know me unless you know me.
For sure,
but
for sure.
But you know how that go.
For sure.
No,
man.
no.
You know, it's
come all the way
you know
with
where
this.
that go,
Yeah.
where that come from.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is. But we getting into it. I don't even know how to even tap off into that. It's so new to me. I swear, bro. Like this.
Oh, there's
the social. I'm saying like the social stuff. Like the social. I'm even seeing the difference in like by me doing the catering stuff, like a social status.
See,
like it's
I'm
all
gonna tell you.
new to me.
I'm gonna tell you. See, it went too far.
See,
See,
he
if
know
it was
about it.
black, I mean, I forget it. All right, black and white. We could just say black and white. Right from wrong, all this and that. But you know what I'm saying. When you use it for business, you know what I'm saying, business purposes only, and this and that, you know what I'm saying, networking and, you know what I'm saying, interacting with loved ones, family members, and this and that, then you got people that take it somewhere else.
For personal judgment.
Man, and just, they abused it, they made it bad, they bullying people, they doing a lot of little stuff that really wasn't, that I would never be able to identify with, you know what I'm saying, so you really can't control that. It's just it's
No,
just
you can't control
way far out. It's so far out from being reached that you just. I mean, I guess if you be on business, then that's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Don't get wrapped up into the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. I can't really, we can have a segment on that. So I don't want to really go that far
So
into
maybe
it.
so look, so now that's even better. So what is it? So that's the next segment right there. Let's introduce the next segment. We have a segment on what?
What? Social
What?
media?
All right, so
I
boom.
mean, not really social media, but I'm just saying, like, because we don't really identify with it. I mean,
All right, so that we gonna come up with a title, but we gonna run with that for real because that's a good topic. You get
No,
what I'm
that
saying?
shit real
So
out
that's
here.
it, but that's
That
a good,
shit
but that's a
real
good
out
topic.
here.
So that's episode 5. We talk about the influence on social media, the black household environment. We figure it out, but that's a
Right.
good topic
No,
because
support.
I need to know more on it because you've been in that field for so long.
I mean, I purposely like go ghost on that thing.
But that's cool. But that's because you at a plateau that you can. Like me, I can't go ghost on it.
I mean, no, all right. See, it's you could just keep it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep it business for sure.
But then they say, oh, they want more. You know what I'm saying? They want they
Right,
see.
but you don't have to do it no
I
more.
ain't the one
You
to
go.
tell you.
Ready
I
to
need
take
to
some
be
pictures
educated,
now.
bro.
You
I
ready
need
to take
be
some pictures
educated.
now.
I need to be educated.
Yeah.
People messed it up. Honestly,
Yeah.
people didn't made it bad
Right.
for for me. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
well, they ain't make nothing bad. I ended up letting certain things
Mm-hmm.
detour me from the social media. You know what I'm saying? I came into it. You know what I'm saying? I came into, you know what I'm saying, advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Number one is free advertisement. So I came into it on that. And then it's so everything's sensitive. But that is sensitive too, because you can post something and people be, you ain't post me.
Hey,
It
listen.
just get somewhere else.
Man, let's talk about it.
So
Listen,
no,
I gotta tell you.
we
I'm
go
gonna let
this
you
thing.
finish, but I gotta
But
say
it can
this.
happen.
I got attacked on Facebook for the first time on internet. Right, I posted something. I'm gonna ask y'all opinion about it. So I posted. I went to a Starbucks, and I'm a food guy. I'm a food guy all the way around. So I'm certified in safe serve, which means I know how to. I'm serious. I'm telling you my credentials, and I stand on it, and I stand on business because it's one
Support.
thing to serve people food that look good, but you want to have them food that's temp right so they can be is safe. You know what I'm saying? And
Support.
you want to be cleanly. You want to have cleanliness. So one of the biggest things, me coming up serving food, you never serve people food in outside clothes. Because your food come from an environment that you don't know what's in it. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to
Support.
work, you wear the uniform that you wear to work, which is supposed to be clean daily or whatever the case may be. So anyway, I go to Starbucks
Hitting y'all with policy.
and the gentleman serves or tries to serve me in a coat with his hood on, with a mask on. I'm like, so I kick it with him. You know
What
what
was wrong with it?
They was sticking that
What was wrong
joint
with
up.
what?
What was wrong with what he had on?
Nigga, you can't serve a nigga no hood,
I ain't
dog.
going
it-
for that shit.
Bro, this nigga is working with a hood. Okay, so that's cool. I'm happy.
No,
Let me
It's a
finish
fair-
my
wait, I'm
statement.
asking.
Fair or
asking.
foul. Fair or foul.
you
I'm saying
he
first off,
cooking.
Y'all let us know.
I mean,
Fair or foul.
he making. I'm saying you making people food with a coat on with your hood on. So let me finish it. So maybe so we had two different types of people. We had people. We had people that told. I'm about to tell you what people were saying in there. So I said something to him, and I said something to him for a couple reasons. For number one, I know that as a black man, you don't want to single yourself out. So you the only one in here working like that. So you singling yourself out to be a target for whatever. I'm serious, man.
I'm with you.
So
bro.
For whatever
you
you
was
wanna
trying
be.
to
I hear
educate
you.
him.
I was trying to educate him, so I wasn't trying to down him. I was trying to educate him from a food standpoint. Like that's dirty, first of all, because you might have eaten smoking in their coats. They doing everything in their coats, bro. Take that coat
Okay.
off. And you work for Starbucks. They got jackets, fleeces. They got whatever you want. So whatever. We ain't got to go that far into it. So I posted it on Facebook, like, and my comment was, we got to do better. This is dirty, and it's unprofessional. So I had like a couple hood rats on there, dog, that just started going in on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna classify them as a hood rat. In my opinion, this is my opinion because of the comments that was made. So the comments was made, who cares? It's only a Starbucks job. Um, I'm arrogant for zeroing in on him with a coat on it's bigger things in the world. Make your own coffee at home. So cool. So listen, I ain't tripping. That's their opinion, but they ain't understanding the bigger picture of what I'm saying. So I wasn't trying to out him because I ain't put his name, I ain't put his location. But what I'm saying is, it's a better way. So now you teaching him that just because you got a Starbucks job, that you don't got to value your job.
No integrity.
It's no integrity. And when you come in to work, no matter what you do, you supposed to come with integrity. And Juan worked with me. I was management, and I was washing dishes with my shirt still tucked in because it's integrity thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's how you present yourself and how you feel about yourself to where you going. So that's my point I was trying to prove, number one. And number two is gross to make somebody food with outside clothes on. So either you get that or you don't. Yeah, I ain't expecting everybody to get that, but that's gross.
Number one is not professional. I guess everybody else
number
is
two,
dressed
number
up.
two is not professional. Number one is gross. It's
Support.
nasty. It's unsanitary.
Yeah.
It's unsanitary. That's like if you leave here and go home and sit around and cut hair or whatever, and then go serve food in it. Like it's unsanitary. It's just unsanitary. I don't really know what else to
Now, having
say.
a hood on,
And then he had a hood on.
or having a hoodie on, I wouldn't have nothing against nobody if they just had a hoodie.
I ain't mad at that.
But not the hood on. Like
Come
maybe
on,
it's
man.
cold. But to have
What
a
if he
hood
had
on,
what if he had the Starbucks shirt on top of the hoodie?
you still
Huh?
you ain't about to serve me with no hoodie
Yeah,
on.
that's a little unprofessional.
Come on, man. I mean, I ain't
That's a
gonna.
little, bro. I
this
ain't
is-
gonna do you like that.
Yeah, I ain't even. That's gonna piss me off.
It'll
Like
throw you
soon-
off. It's gonna
It'll
throw me
you
off for
So
sure.
it-
Yeah.
so and it's so and to me it was just like
You run that joint.
I mean that's cool. You can run it, and I'm not mad at that. But what I'm saying is like it just show you how we putting into
It's still in the wrong.
it's still in the wrong
things.
things to the people. And then like I said, and I posted it today like. You know what I'm saying, before you're a boss, you're a worker. And I stand on that. And can't nobody steer me off from that. Like, I moved farther
No, big fact.
in my profession than a lot of people with credentials because I took pride in what I was doing. And every time I moved up, it was from somebody who was just watching my moves. They watched me. Like, okay. You get what I'm saying? So I'm speaking for the average black person or black young man, like
trying to
everybody
come
ain't
up.
trying to come up with
In the-
without
yeah.
credentials. You don't have the luxury to dress like that. I'm sorry, you don't. Like if you own the place, your parents own the place, you don't. And I would never not, and I would never not stand on that, and I would never not
I
say
get
it.
what you're saying.
Like,
Because number one, being a black man, black male,
Yeah,
black male
yeah.
to a grown man, young man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We learn it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people learn it later in time. We work extra hard.
For sure, you
what?
be had you, but
Man, you
We
got
work
to.
extra
Listen,
hard
I'm
got
to compete with somebody that's
listen.
a different
For
ethnic
sure.
back.
And me and you spoke
To
on
be,
that.
you know,
Go ahead.
I
I be
mean,
cutting
not-
you off my bed. Go
I-
ahead. Cause it be so because me and you, like we got so much to say. Cause me and you spoke on it. Like
Yeah,
you been a barber, so you dealt with your same demographic
Yeah,
for most of
I
your
always
career.
pay homage to you. You know
But
what I'm
me
saying?
going around a different demographic, I work from behind just being black with tattoos. So I had to have I'm out of uniform to the average mind because they like I can't do what they do off of an image. So I'm adamant to tell a black
yeah.
young man like you gotta power past that.
I'm
So
on the
don't
bridge.
draw nothing to your attention.
Right. I mean, you know, and that one you definitely get the hat took off. I wish I had one on now. I'd take it off.
What?
That setting he done been in, you know what I'm saying? I know the demographics. You know, we live it. I mean, you out there,
Yeah, he
boy,
know.
you in the you
Oh man, you know.
Boy,
In the battlefield,
Man.
in it.
but Juan got more of a look. He got a better look than me.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
What you mean?
but
I'm
still,
saying you
no,
got a professional look.
no, that ain't what
Look
I'm.
at
That
me.
ain't. I don't want to really go that far. I'm just gonna be surface
oh,
with
yeah, I
it.
don't
No,
know what
I
you
ain't going
I'll
that
tell
far
you.
into it. I'm going.
I'll
I'm
tell you
just
in a
gonna go
second
here
how
and
big
leave
and
it
black.
here. I'm gonna just go here and leave it here.
You talk
I'm
about
gonna go
black.
here and leave it here.
Go ahead. Let's drop it. Drop the bomb.
Working extra hard to somebody that's just bare minimum. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just continuously trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep your character untarnished in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Just working above and beyond to, I mean, just a lot. You know what I'm saying? So even with, you know what I'm saying? That's why I take my hats off to, you know, people that's in that. But see what comes back, you decide to, you think you want to sign a lease to buy a building, or you think you want to sign a lease, or even just take it there. They, I'm the same. Like, oh, all that might have been sweet. They looking like, you sure you want us to run your credit? Like, do you say this to everybody? Yeah, mine. What you talking about? I'm here.
No question.
You want me to go get somebody that I care about? I don't know what's happening. Is this concern? Because this is really, you know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that's unspoken.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
We gotta speak on it though.
yeah, being a male.
We gotta speak
being
on
a
it.
young man,
And some people need to stay
you
in their
know,
place and not speak on something they don't know about. Straight up.
Nah, support.
Straight up, bro. Like we can't
Comments.
speak on a
Respect.
woman being a woman, and women need to stay out the lane when a man trying to talk to a young man on how to portray himself,
Yeah,
especially if a person got
groom,
the credentials to
especially
do
the
it.
groomer.
And I feel like I put in some sacrifice in my 20s and not wild out enough to talk to a young man and tell them what they need to
Most
do
def.
to move, and I stand on it.
Why let him go? Why let him go out there loose? You know what I'm saying?
Because he
Why?
gonna take that same mentality and behavior and display it somewhere else.
Like it's okay.
Yep.
Nah,
And he
you
gonna
thinking
feel
it's
justified. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I forever. I'm man. The stuff I just learned, I wish I could have known. You know what I'm saying? We forever in that. We forever gonna feel like that. The stuff we didn't learn after 30, and man, after 35, bro. I wish I could have, man.
Had
Lord,
somebody
man,
that-
if I could
Man,
have just
what?
got some of
Man.
that.
Yeah,
You would have been no reach. I'd have been, you know what I'm saying? I know us being black men, man. I know it's been held, it's been hidden. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, we a threat. That's how I look at it. You know, so especially educated.
for sure.
So
yeah.
I'm definitely just going into that. Like, man, I really would love. You know what I'm saying? I support it to really. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the place that it come from. You know, trying to put somebody up on game like more professionalism. I don't know if this what you want to go on in life, but take your job, take your thing serious. Whatever you in, man. You that's
Take yourself. Take yourself serious.
But
That's
it threw me off on the social media because I guess you got so many people that don't know you. So I'm trying to tie it in with that. So when I posted it,
the
a person that
social
know
media.
me would know. So they take it like I'm trying to. But first off,
don't even.
I know, but I'm just saying. But then I took it down because like my tribe, they start getting into it. It's like for real, like my family don't play about me. So my cousins is going off on the girl. Like people ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the point. That ain't what I'm trying to get out there. Like that's all defeating the purpose too. Like you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be like you could disagree with a person on social media or in person, but the respect level of your disagreement, you can't cross that. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people.
Oh, that's social media.
Yeah,
What?
but I especially feel like this, and somebody will man when I say it, but I feel like the women overstep their boundary with their respect level coming at a man with some of their opinions, and you know
They
what I'm saying?
don't respect. Hold on, man. You talking about a man? Certain people never even had a man in their household.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
it's some things you can be mad at somebody for certain things, but they don't even know what it feel like to have a male, no structure, none of that in there. So you know what I'm saying? You would just have wasted energy.
For sure.
You would end up just being like whatever, but you be like, you know what? You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the same as somebody trying to tell you about something that don't know nothing, but they come off immediately and you get to and you figure out they don't know nothing. Like you be like, what did you say? You be like, okay, never mind. You won't even get that energy. But with certain people, they'll come off like they know something, and in the end, they don't know nothing at all. And they just, you just, you just like, I want to break this down to you. I want to break this down to you, but you don't know nothing. So I'm wasting my time anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's so terrible.
For sure. For sure.
have you out your character,
For
man.
sure.
Don't do them.
For sure. But I'm appreciative of
Put up a 1-2. You know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
The things that do you trying to make. I mean, especially in that. I mean, you know that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know it.
Right.
That's what's so deep.
Right.
And me knowing you, I understand where you was coming from. That's why I wanted to ask you
Yeah,
again.
that's why I'm like,
I wanted to ask you to get it out.
But that's the thing. Certain stuff you don't gotta know a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you wouldn't put them down. You just want to
I guess
try to.
I ain't never been in that, but I ain't really that sociable on social media to put stuff up that often where it's my opinion, maybe. So I guess maybe that happen to people often. Like my guy Zoe, shout out to Zoe and Be Married. Them they always post stuff that's opinionated,
Debatable.
debatable things.
Yeah.
So I ain't about to debate with you.
Right.
Period. Like, you get what I'm
just
saying?
leave it-
Because like I can't even text that
just leave it
fast.
alone,
I
bro.
can't text that
Yeah.
fast or
Nah,
nothing. Like
that's my.
I'm gonna get the spelling everything wrong because now I'm on fire because you coming at me wrong. So now my family over here because Brittany didn't went so half on the girl. I said, man, let me take this. Man, what?
Nigga, the
Like,
mob.
Right.
Yeah.
You like
Ain't
you start
playing.
thinking about professionalism. Like,
Yeah, for
dang,
sure.
hold on, let me get this.
it ain't even
Right, the one
worth
that-
it. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? But it just was in the moment, and then I'm the goat of Kroger. You know what I'm saying? So I spent, and I ain't capping. Though. I spent so much money in there. I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing it, and then I see everybody that work there, so I can justify why I said that to him because I ain't never seen nobody work like that there. So you singling yourself out, my brother, and I just wanted to do that. So
Ain't nothing
that's
wrong.
that's
Just
what
tighten it
that
up.
was something that happened different for me this week. That was funny. So when we talking about on the mental, I had to let it go for a minute because I really was like, man, who is y'all? You know what I'm saying? My mama
Right.
call it be
People
like,
might feel
my
like
mama,
you was
my
bashing
mama
they
call
people,
it be,
man.
my people call me like, y'all, you know them? Like my people on fire. Like they just trying to like,
I feel like you was bashing they people.
For sure.
man.
Beast mode.
man, what but it,
Right.
it was what it was. But yeah, that was this week, man. It was funny, man. It was something different. But I was chilling. I got my zing on. You know, I got everything in the crib. I'm chilling now, so I was able
Yeah,
to.
how the
Man,
crib
it's
coming
it's
along?
love, man. It's love. The crib love, man. It's a sanctuary, a peace. I can structure it how I want to, and it's just a beautiful thing, So you work hard sometimes, and you begin to see the fruits of your labor, and that it becomes what people call trophies. Like I see the rappers call jury trophies, but that's a trophy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I built it and did it on my own. You know what I'm saying? I did it on my own, and I'm appreciative of it, and I ain't taking it for granted. Cause it's deeper than a spot, man. It's like you need your sanity and your mental, your environment. Like I said, I told Y, shout out to Wood. I appreciate you, my brother. He came through and helped me slap my bed up. You know what I'm saying? In my transition of moving, I done either been on a sofa or an air mattress for like 90 days. So my body was like, man, I slept in my bed for like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's just you it take you backwards a little bit so you can go forward. So I went backwards, not really, you know what I'm saying, but as far as my conditions and what I was used to being in, I was on my comfort zone for like 90 days. So it made me be more appreciative now. So I just sit in there and be appreciative.
That's good. That's good for the
Ain't
soul,
much to
good
it.
for the mental.
My brothers, man. I guess, I appreciate y'all.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
y'all too.
I do appreciate the energy, man. And I guess I just felt like I wanted to just say that because I think it'd be missing out too. You know what I'm saying? Just being around like the right energy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just easier said. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of people saying some stuff about balance. But see, some people just spit it off their tongue. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard though to have balance.
Oh no, it's definitely
it's
hard.
very
You-
hard.
You have to
It's very hard to try to figure that out and have that. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate. I be thinking. I be starting to see like some stuff. Your balance is. I mean, you have to be a little selfish at times. You know what I'm saying? With dealing with the world and
definitely.
just everything your ties. You know what I'm saying? You have to find balance.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, people, if you in relationships or whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, that could be, family is, they will try to hog your energy and anything. Relationships, they'll try to do it too. So a lot of balance requires you to go against the grain of, I mean, whatever that is. It's just some friction.
Mm-hmm.
So wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, just getting together, you know what I'm saying, kicking in and all of that, just having the certain vibes, the certain, I'm big on energy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be here, honestly, and you know what I'm saying? But just telling y'all, giving y'all, paying y'all some respect and homage, you know what I'm saying? Same thing I would love, wish I could have did for Chris, man. Or let him know. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like the energy was
You doing
always
good.
there, bro.
Right.
Like nothing is not like you so far ahead that you know what I'm saying. Just to be able to tell them that, some things. That's just some things that just cause I move a little different from him being gone. You know what I'm saying? A lot. I mean, it's just what it is. It is what it is. He's not here, so it's so much I want to say to him personally that I'm like that I feel like I ain't really, how we are, man. Like we
Mm-hmm.
don't say,
Yeah,
we
you
just,
don't,
you
you
know what I'm
don't
saying. So I felt
get
like
the
I wanted
flowers
to,
while you here.
yeah, exactly. So I'm going my, I
I
just wanted to say, man, I just,
Right.
you know,
Love y'all boys.
for real,
Love y'all. And I
the
appreciate
likewise
energy,
love y'all
man.
appreciate
too.
y'all, man.
Appreciate the energy, the
Yeah,
time,
for
and all of
sure.
that.
For sure.
I think that comes with being strong. You know what I'm saying? Like people, when they see you constantly conquering, overcoming obstacles, anything that's meant to break you down, it almost becomes an adaptive mindset to whereas, no shit, something happened. I
Yeah,
know he gonna figure it out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So when you constantly figuring it out, I think you kind of unconsciously repel that type of accolades. Like
letting it come out,
people,
just
yeah,
saying like
people
it's just gonna
saying,
always be there.
yeah, because it's in your nature, it's in your behavior to constantly keep going. So that's definitely appreciated, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to,
Right.
we're gonna put that up there, man, for real. I mean, me personally, and I, it trinkle to people out there. You know what I'm saying? It trinkle to them. I feel like it is a little important. You know, I ain't gonna say he definitely was aware, but it
Mm-hmm.
still be like a gear.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's what everybody I'm around. Like, you know what I'm saying? We unfortunately we have kids, we have family, we have friends, we have significant others.
Businesses.
Yeah, we got
Mm-hmm.
business, we got coworkers, we got employee, we got all of this. And sometimes I think we don't really just get them
Mm-hmm.
in the moment. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just upset that some things the flowers while people gone, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like it'd be cliche a little
It
bit.
sound
It's
cliche.
a little bit,
Yeah,
but
it do.
not saying depending on where it's coming from or who's coming from, people that know something. Not down in that, but
Mm-hmm.
I want the moment. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The moment that we
Mm-hmm.
in, let you know how far that might
Mm-hmm.
take you,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Really wanted to touch on on the moment and just on the brotherhood and relationships. We
Mm-hmm.
started with that's what this was about,
Right.
brotherhood and relationships and just that bonds and everything that I feel like it's kind of important to kind of let people know, just
Right.
pay homage and respect to what they mean and all of that good stuff, man.
Right. So
Yeah,
I guess
most
so I
deaf.
guess we gonna go around, man, and give our final say on the wrap up. You know what I'm saying? You wanna lead us
hmm
off, Juan? What you got to lead the people with today?
I'll go last.
He thought I
I
go
think I
last.
just went, but I'm
Right.
gonna
I
go
mean,
again and
go
say it
ahead.
again. It's like no.
But no,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just to wrap it up once again, like I said, my stern and my personal belief on brotherhood, like I said, is loyalty and
Mhm.
consistency and just respect and love. And once again, I want to outro this segment with saying that all that stuff embody who Chris was, and I'm appreciative for him being in my life, and
Mhm.
I love you, man. This is my first birthday without you. This gonna be your first birthday. Like, I just love you, and you know what I'm saying. You was a brother that we ain't never gonna be able to replace, and I love you. I love you.
Yeah. So I just want to say, with brotherhood, man, is very important for black men to have a crutch, someone there, black male figure, uh, hopefully. Not always the case, but it's always good to have somebody there, man, to have that shoulder, to give you that strength, to just keep going. Black men, we do need that appreciation. You know, it's not always material things. I think a lot of people get caught up in the material world with things, looking for that gratification. But me, to speak personally, is nothing more than hearing someone genuinely say, you know what I'm saying, good. And that's with the good and the bad. Like you say, that definitely could have been said for Chris, you know what I'm saying? Because he just did so much, but he probably didn't get the accolades, as much accolades for as much as he did, you know what I'm saying, while he was here. So, definitely appreciate your presence and your time, because you did play a part many different ways, in people's lives. Thanksgiving coming up. So, a lot of people have recently lost their parents, or a parent, a loved one, any of that. We all know how Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I think they say that's one of the most depressed times or something for people, or whatnot. So we want people to just find a way, whatever you got to do, um, to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Uh, People not gonna agree. People not gonna understand. But it's not for them to understand. If anything, it's for you to gain more clarity. Uh, you know, and man, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Eat good and just continue to push and fight.
Definitely. I'm in here. I am gonna say something else, but it's it's the time to be thankful. This is a thankful time. I want being here. Not to. I can go on and on about Chris. I'm definitely thankful to ever have been in his presence and being blessed with his spirit, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's forever. That man, that's forever. That's me. All the segments with for me, but I do want to let people know, like, be thankful for you know where you at in life, and the opportunity, and you know, be the best you can be, honestly, with and just giving yourself, man, just being loyal on the brotherhood tip, just so stuck, man. I can just want to speak about Chris, man, because that's really it, you know. Just love you, man, and forever gonna miss you, bro.
All right, forever young, man.
Forever
So-
young, rest in peace.
On the mental, episode 4, man. It's a wrap, baby. Black
We
Wall
out.
Street. We love you.
Happy birthday, baby.
Peace.
Okay, blow your candle out again. Make a big wish. Blow your candle out. In Jesus' name.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, man, I know what you want. Hey, put the candle in this, man.